Evil Ruby, Mad Hatter's life. On Twitch we sail, come join the dive with games and chat and tales untold. In Ruby's realm, let the fun unfold. Oh, Ruby streams with laughter bright. By the glowing screen we set our sight. From fantasy realms to atheist fight, every stream is pure delight. Evil Ruby, Mad Hatter's life. On Twitch we sail, come join the dive with games and chat and tales untold. In Ruby's realm, let the fun unfold. On the ocean wide, in the game raft, we build and float through the stormy draft. Gathering scraps, crafting our craft. In Ruby's stream we share a laugh. Evil Ruby, Mad Hatter's life. On Twitch we sail, come join the dive with games and chat and tales untold. In Ruby's realm, let the fun unfold. With a hat so mad and a heart so grand, Ruby guides us through this digital land. In the chat we cheer and make a stand for the finest streams in all the land. Evil Ruby, Mad Hatter's life. On Twitch we sail, come join the dive with games and chat and tales untold. In Ruby's realm, let the fun unfold. So hoist the sails and spread the word. Rubies live, haven't you heard? Join the crew, be undeterred. In the Mad Hatter's world, we all get stirred. Sails and spread the word. Rubies live, haven't you heard? Join the crew, be undeterred. In the Mad Hatter's world, we all get stirred. Evil Ruby, Mad Hatter's life. On Twitch we sail, come join the dive with games and chat and tales untold. In Ruby's realm, let the fun unfold. In a tavern down the cobbled road, where the lanterns gleam with a warm, soft glow, the ruby Mad Hatter, with a twinkle in his eye, greets every soul with a heartfelt cry. Welcome to the tavern, pull up a chair, grab a mug of ale. Don't fireball my goddamn tavern, I swear! From fantasy realms to sci-fi fights, we're all just stories in the flickering light. The tables are crowded with tales untold of dragons vanquished and treasures of gold. Retired adventures to which viewers unite, sharing their legends deep into the night. Welcome to the tavern, pull up a chair, grab a mug of ale. Don't fireball my goddamn tavern, I swear! From fantasy realms to sci-fi fights, we're all just stories in the flickering light. There's the elven archer, his bow now hung, a cyber soldier whose last war was won. Wizards and rogues, warriors of old, all trading their yarns as the night unfolds. Welcome to the tavern, pull up a chair, grab a mug of ale. Don't fireball my goddamn tavern, I swear! From fantasy realms to sci-fi fights, we're all just stories in the flickering light. So raise a toast to adventures past. In the ruby Mad Hatter's tavern we found home at last. From the darkest dungeons to the stars so bright, we'll share our dreams in the fire's light. Welcome to the tavern, pull up a chair, grab a mug of ale. Don't fireball my goddamn tavern, I swear! From fantasy realms to sci-fi fights, we're all just stories in the flickering light. We'll share our dreams in the fire's light. Welcome to the tavern, pull up a chair, grab a mug of ale. Oh my goddamn tavern, I swear! From the darkest dungeons to the stars so bright, we'll share our dreams in the fire's light. Welcome to the tavern, pull up a chair, grab a mug of ale. Don't fireball my goddamn tavern, I swear! From fantasy realms to sci-fi fights, we're all just stories in the flickering light.
All right, hello, folks. Oh, let me get myself back in the middle there. All right, welcome to Tabletop Tuesday. Normally, I'd have my partner in crime, Candy Gamma, right here, but he's currently busy with life, so life happens. Yes, glorious Tabletop Tuesday. You'll notice there's a new redeem down in the channel points. It's going to show up every Tuesday. At least whenever I'm playing Rimworld. And that is for 300 channel points, you guys get to put yourself in as a colonist. Alright? I miss vibing here. Well, we miss you too. We like it when people vibe here. The tavern's a nice place to vibe at. Alright, so a couple announcements before we get into the thick of things. We have our sorry, our sponsors, which are linked down below, Shockbite Gaming Servers and W Energy Drinks. Use Shockbite for all your Minecraft needs. W Energy Drinks for if you're really fucking tired and you want to stay awake. Kind of go, yeah. Alright. Alright. Sorry. So those are those. We are also still taking entries for Stellaris Eterna, which basically means if you want to make a sci-fi faction for us to run into, to either fight, make friends with, get killed by, whatever, write up a little story, throw it down in there, and have fun. And there's Wiseman with the goddamn fireball, of course. Okay. So with that being said, let me get this in here, and now let me click on this, because I need to put an image in here real quick. Because there's an image I need for you guys later. And that's this right here. The xenotypes. So whenever one of you redeems the channel point thing, which I should honestly change that. Give me a second. I'm going to make a slight a change to it. I'm going to, instead of force you to put it in, no, the store is not working, Wizen. The Twitch toolkit is still busted. You think you have enough to be a VIP? I mean, that's 50,000 channel points to get an audio-visual entry. Do I have a VIP one too? Let me double check. I could have sworn I did. I don't see VIP in here. Okay. Anyway, these are all the xenotypes that come with Rimworld, but there is one more on here. All right? One more. And that is Android. I have a mod that does androids. So by hook or by crook, I can either add you as a biological race or I can add you as a machine. Alright? So it'll be one or the other. Hey, Addy, how's it going? Friendo, are you joining me tonight in the vocal chat, or are you just going to hang out in text chat? Because I remember you wanted to do that at some point. Alright. Let me get this down some. There we go. Alright. So these are all the various xenotypes, which basically means what biological race are you? So baseliners, they're humans. Hybrids are two of the others. Dirt moles are basically mole people. Genies are those engineer guys from friggin' the Alien franchise, especially how was it called? Prometheus and Covenant, all that dumb shit. I can join vocal chat if you want me to. Yeah, I mean, if you want, it's up to you, man. I'm not against the idea. High mates, by the way, are elves, essentially. They're like super pretty and everything. Huskars are basically super soldiers that are dependent on drugs. Impids are devils. Neanderthals are self-explanatory. They're big, they're dumb, and they're very strong. Pigskins, you're pig people, aka orcs. Sanguiphages, you're a vampire. Wasters, you're the Team Fortress 2 Pyro. And the Yatakin is the furries. I'm looking for you. Yeah, I'm in my server. You have to go to the waiting room, Addy, and then I'll pull you in. And hopefully that'll work. That, by the way, goes for everybody. If anybody ever wants to join the vocal conversation, I am not against that.
It's all coming together.
Almost to the most non-right answer. Those guys from Star Trek who kidnapped LaForge. We make the ship go. Oh God, no. Anyway, so those are the races for
Observation. This is a great opportunity for
the
slaughter.
xenotypes. Where the hell did it go? Did I get? Oh, it accidentally got put in webcams. That was dumb. All right. All right, there's Addy. Let me see if I can drag him in. All right, can you speak good, sir? Addy. Yep.
You alright, Ruby?
Yep, there he is. He's alive!
You good, man?
I'm good. How about you?
Yeah, all good, thank you very much.
Alright. Yeah, to those,
Right.
those of you in the chat don't know this guy, this is Addy Bear. He's in charge of NSCW, and you were playing Hitman.
I was indeed. Thank you very much for the kind intro there.
Oh yeah, how many people did you kill?
I did kill one whole map of people in Japan.
I mean, you're efficient.
Well, I was trying to be a tactical testicle silent assassin, but...
I'm hearing myself.
I'm going to turn you down a little bit more because I think I can echo in. There you go.
I was going to say, you might want to just turn off the stream volume.
Yeah, I'll mute you for now.
Okay. Give me a second. I just realized you're on top of my face. It's like, wait a minute. That ain't right.
Wow.
Isn't Hitman the one that rewards you for being a silent assassin? Yes. Normally, that's the case. But you keep forgetting, Wizen. It's still a stealth mission if no one's alive to report you.
See, how I always work it out is that I tried to go in as a silent assassin tactical testicle, but half of the time it ends up turning into a kill everyone challenge, so...
Everyone must die. Go.
Yeah, everyone must go, go, go.
I'm being told to share this for some reason. Well, hey, you got 3 in a row. That is awesome, Sakari.
Good shit.
That is good shit.
Good shit.
So, yeah. Have you ever seen Rimworld before, Addy?
I have watched it on your stream before, but I've never really understood the game, so feel free to enlighten me about it.
Alright, how do I want to put this? What country are you in?
I'm currently in the UK.
You're in the UK. Alright.
Yeah.
Would it shock you to know that this game is banned in Australia?
Oh, why is it banned in Australia? It probably doesn't shock me with Australia, but yeah, why is it banned?
Can I get a 10,000 point waste point entry? The reason why it's banned in Australia is 1, you can make a fake religion.
Alright.
This game has the ability where you can make your own religion, recruit people to it, and, you know, stuff like that. It basically breaks the Aussie cult laws.
So you become like Charles Manson if you want to, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, I love this. Sakurai goes, Australia has every nightmare fuel that exists in real life. Probably in real life, that's true. Bans Rimworld. It's like, yeah. Oh no, there's more. Part of the religion you can set up is how much drug use is permitted in your colony.
Right.
So you can go for like no drugs at all. I have medical only. You could say heavy drug use or absolutely needed drug use.
Right.
To where all your people are higher than a fucking kite. And they don't like that.
Nah.
So the game has
the Aussies
that.
are weird. No, they like... The Aussies like punching kangaroos, to be fair, so that's probably another reason.
Now, I'm not sure if you can see my screen too well. Do you see what's in the 3rd and the 4th row? Like the last one in the 3rd row and the first one in the 4th row?
Is that where your mouse clicker is now, yeah?
No, right here. Where my mouse clicker is now.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see, yeah.
What word is that?
You got women's spouses, skull spike.
No, go from the top. Third one down. My mouse on it.
Cannibalism. Oh, I see.
Yeah, cannibalism. That's in this game. It's a thing. And Australia really doesn't like that either. It's like, oh shit.
Wow. Bloody hell, you could do everything here. Research, execution. Oh, lovely.
Yep. Yeah. Oh yeah. There's all kinds of
Oh.
horrible things. Now I
Even
am.
child labour. Fantastic.
Oh yeah, child labor. That's in there. There's organ use, which I have as acceptable. It's okay to harvest, buy, install, or sell organs.
Yep.
But no, you can make a whole religion that's all about like killing people, eating them, doing lots of drugs, and putting children to work.
Oh, wow. Sounds like my sort of game.
Uh-oh, what happened here? Is going... Oh, temperature is... Why is that? Did the roof get fucked? Please tell me the roof didn't get... No, the roof is there. So
The question is, can you start wars?
Yes. You can start wars. Hey, Chris! What's going on here? This room is 39 degrees, and it shouldn't be that. Oh, I'm running out of power, but why? Give me a second. Because there's pollution in this game. And that is a problem.
So, the question is, Ruby, is this game available on PlayStation or is it just for PC?
It is just for PC.
That's a shame. Well, I will need to invest heavily into getting a gaming PC because there is a couple of games I really want to try on the old PC that's not available for PlayStation.
Ah. Alright, now I realize what's going on. I need a couple more of these.
No child labour, bad. Support queen doesn't like my approval.
Child labor, bad yet bad, Eddie, bad. We are not Warhammer 40k here. We are not that evil.
Oh, this is a guy who's just come off Hitman doing the kill everyone challenge. So
No. As much as you may think the Hitman challenge is bad, dude, 40k is worse. 40k is far worse. Oh my god.
Literally, if I played this game, everyone would be dead.
Possibly.
There'd be nothing left.
I'm trying to... Unfortunately, now I've opened this, which means these toxic waste packs are gonna break. One waste pack dissolves every 8 days. Okay, so I have 8 days to get these components in before I have issues. And I'm making components. Good. Because I need to get those refrigerators done. Like, ASAP. What are you doing?
So, Ruby, what I wanted to ask you just quickly is how long you've actually been streaming for? Like, since you first started out?
I started on YouTube back in 2012, and I was doing videos then. Mostly StarCraft.
Wow. So you're a veteran, aren't you?
Yeah, I was doing that. The biggest video I did in my early days, aside from my Minecraft series with my wife and roommate at the time, was top 20 craziest characters in video games.
Nice.
And that was a while back. Number one was not what most people picked at the time, because a lot of people like to have Kefka from Final Fantasy as the craziest character in video games, and he's like number 3 for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's your number one? Who's your number one?
I mean, I could... Give me a second. Let me pull up my list, and I can tell you the entire list. Because I remember this. I keep files everywhere. Alright, let's see. 20 craziest characters in video games. Can I mute you, please, so I don't get the video? Alright. So, let's see. Let's go through. Number 20 is Earthworm Jim. If you remember him.
I do indeed. Going back.
Yeah, number 19 is Minsk from Baldur's Gate 2. Because he believed he had a miniature giant space hamster in his pocket. He's a barbarian. Don't ask questions. It's D&D. They do dumb things.
I'm not gonna. I'm just letting you take point in. I'm just very interested to hear what you've got to say.
Apparently, Wiseman pointed out Rimworld has a native Linux edition, So if you buy an Orange Pi computer with Linux, you can get it for Rimworld. I forgot all about that. Thank you, Wizen. 18 was Vega from Street Fighter.
Yeah. That's going back.
Yep. 17 was Monkey Pink from Escape from like the Monkey Escapee game. Not all of these were picked by me, by the way. It was me, my roommate, and one of our friends that collectively did it together. Let's see who's next. 16 is the Crazy Forest Hermit from Dragon Age Origins. 15 is Alexandria Roivas from Eternal Darkness Sanity's Requiem. Alright, you want a game that, by the way, you want to talk about crazy things in a game? Have you ever heard of that game?
Of course. I haven't, but I'm sure you can tell me all about it. I'm interested to hear about it.
Alright, it is a GameCube game. It was Nintendo that made this game.
Wow.
And it's the first M-rated game they ever released.
Okay.
Alright?
Yep.
The game has a sanity meter.
Right.
When the sanity meter goes low or gets empty, the game starts messing with you. And when I say messes with you, I'm not talking about your character.
Welcome, traveler.
It messes with you, the player.
Wow.
Lovely Queen, you see me? Goes Wolf Incognito. Glad you're doing good. Hey, lovely Wolf Queen, thank you for joining the tavern. Grab yourself a mug of ale, pull up a chair, have fun. Don't fireball my goddamn tavern. Alright. So the game starts messing with you. How does it start messing with you? It makes you think that your TV got muted. It makes you think that your memory card's being erased. It makes you think that you're playing a demo of the game. It has a fly crawling across your screen that looks so realistic that you go to swat the damn screen. It does shit like that. All the time.
Good. I love stuff like that.
Yeah, that is Eternal Darkness Sanity's Requiem. It is a horror puzzle game. But yeah, so there's that. Oh, and sometimes the game will give you the blue screen of death. Like, it'll pretend to.
Blue screen. Oh, God, the blue screen.
Yeah, it'll pretend to give you the blue screen of death. Just pretending. God damn it, Weiss. 14.
That reminds me.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, that reminds me of, like, Metal Gear Solid 1 when fighting Psycho Mantis.
Yeah, and you have to switch your controller in the port. He's on the list.
Goes to the black screen.
Yep. Number 14 is Majora from Majora's Mask because it's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Even though I really don't like Majora's Mask as a game. It's one of the few Zelda games I don't give a shit about. 13 is Eve from Parasite Eve, if that brings back memories from the old PlayStation days.
Does indeed.
Oh yeah. You would agree she's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
I do.
Number 12 is the Doll Maker from Alice Madness Returns. I am not going to go into his entire story because it is not safe for work.
Right.
Let's just put it bluntly as possible. He assaulted people under the age of 18. And then used psychotherapy to erase their memories.
So he's a naughty boy.
Yeah, that's putting it mildly.
Yeah.
Number 11 is HK47, if you know him.
Yes, I do.
Yep, I love him to death. His lines are great. My favorite line from him is he translates the Jawa. He goes, translation, 98% probability that the members of the miniature organics tribe are being held by sand people, master. Doubtless he wishes assistance. And if you ask him, it's like, what's the other 2%? And he goes, 2% probability that the miniature organic is simply looking for trouble and needs to be blasted. That may be wishful thinking on my part, master.
Yeah, it goes back. That really does.
Yep.
Gives me like nostalgia night, this is. I love it.
I mean, this video was made 11 years ago, so please keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm.
The video where I did 20 crazy characters was 11 years ago.
Bloody hell.
Number 10 is Joker from Persona 2. Number 9 is Tiny Tina from Borderlands 2.
I remember that.
Psycho Mantis is number 8.
Okay, Mantis.
Yeah.
Probably, I'd have to say that he's probably the most evil character out of all in the Metal Gear Solid 1. He was just horrible.
Oh yeah, no, he's warped in the head in so many ways.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
I know Tiny Tina has her own game now. Some of it is good, some of it's bad. 7 is Raving Rabbits from Rayman.
Bloody hell, Rayman, and now we're definitely going back.
I know, but it's like they're nutty. I love them. Number 6 is Tira from Soul Calibur. If you ever played that series.
I haven't, no.
Oh, it's on the PlayStation.
I'll have to have a look at that.
Yeah. Okay, so you've played like games like Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter, right?
Yes, I have, yeah. The old fighting games.
Yeah, picture that, but with weapons. Everybody's got weapons. So, like, favorites are like Mitsurugi with a samurai sword, Raphael with a rapier, you got Killick with a bow staff. Tira has basically a hula hoop of death.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's also quite crazy in the sense that she's kind of like Joker meets Harley Quinn.
Right, okay.
Number 5 is GLaDOS from Portal. Number 4 is Max from Sam and Max, if you ever remember those guys.
I do indeed.
Oh yeah, those guys, I love their humor. They always make me laugh, like, so much. Then number 3 is Kefka, as I brought up before. Number 2, I think was on the PlayStation. I don't know. Was the Elder Scrolls ever on the PlayStation? I know Morrowind was.
I think the Elder Scrolls is on the PlayStation, if I remember correctly.
Was Oblivion on the PlayStation? I forget.
I'm not too sure about Oblivion, to be fair.
All right. Oblivion had a character named Shale Gorath, if that name rings a bell.
Yeah, it does, to be fair.
Yeah, Shale Gorath is my number 2. He is literally the king of Crazy Town.
Yeah.
Like, it's really hard to be crazier than him. He is literally the god of madness. Like, how the hell do you beat that? Well, you beat that with a PlayStation game, surprisingly. All right?
Okay.
And here's the warning I put up before I let this entry go through. It says, the following entry has limb removal, psychotic laughing, familial dismemberment, obsession, pedophilia, kind of pedophilia, and overall disturbingness. Viewer discretion is advised. All right?
Not one for a stream, then.
Yeah, no. His name is Albedo from Xenosaga. This is a guy that cuts off his own limbs, and sometimes head, for fun.
As you do.
And he reattaches it. Or regrows it. Like, and one scene with him, he literally cuts off his own head, it falls to the ground, and he starts spouting poetry about wheat and peaches.
Wow.
Like,
that's mental.
Yeah, he also quotes the Bible, too.
Oh, wow. That's crazy, to be fair. That you can see why that game had a mature rating then.
Oh yeah. No, he cuts off, like I said, his limbs for fun. And when he does it to other people and their limbs don't grow back like his does, he gets pissed off.
Yep.
That's a thing.
It is a thing.
It's like, what the fuck? And it like begs the question, like, who came up with this and how many drugs did they do?
Bloody hell.
Yeah.
That's a proper mental game. I'll have to tell you my top 5 villains of all time.
Alright, let's hear this.
Right, so number 5 for me has to be a character you play on Suffering, if you've ever played on that on the PS2.
Oh yeah, the first one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, You know
It
what?
was mental.
You know what villain creeped me the hell out in that game?
So,
The underground one with the chains.
yes.
That was like, nope. Fuck that.
The Suffering did play with my mind when I was younger. Bear in mind when the Suffering came out in the early 2000s, I was like 12 or something. So it didn't even last an impression, but it was a fantastic game, and I really did enjoy it.
I will say this about the Suffering. That one was the one that freaked me out the most. The one I thought was the coolest design, though, was
No,
crap,
it'd be
what it
against
was-
my moral compass.
I'm trying to think what it was.
Moral compass is a roulette wheel.
The guy with the guns on his back. Hey, Pure Cheese.
Oh yeah,
I thought that was
I
a
remember.
cool design because every monster in that game had a design based on how they were executed.
yeah.
Observation.
And Death by
This
Firing
is a
Squad,
great
that was a cool way
opportunity
to
for
do that.
slaughter.
Definitely.
So, all right, what's number 4?
Yeah. The number 4 for me, we're going to the GTA world, and this is a surprise one, but not to you, Ruby, to the audience, is Big Smoke.
Really? Big Smoke
Yeah.
of everybody. I found him to be like an annoying character, not a crazy.
Oh, but the reason why he's up there as one of my favourites is because of his famous line, the line that everyone headed on GTA San Andreas, which was, "All you had to do was follow the goddamn train, CJ."
All you had to do was follow the damn train, CJ. Like, Jesus Christ.
that moment just sticks in your head forever. You know what I
Because
mean? Like,
everybody hates that fucking moment.
I know.
It's like,
But,
fuck this guy in particular.
Like, yeah, Big Smoke. I know a lot of people found him irritating, but I loved him. I think he was just so funny, especially when he's like ordering his menu. When everyone's getting shot up, he's just eating his chicken burger like he don't give a shit. It was like so cool. The last 3 are all kind of like Metal Gear Solid villains. So
Okay. That's fair.
number 3, one of my favourite all-time villains has to be Raven. Number 1.
Raven is good. I could see Raven being a good villain. Like, that's the thing I want to say about Metal Gear Solid is that despite some of the gameplay elements that are sometimes hit and miss, they don't really miss that often with villains.
The villains were, to be honest, all the ones, particularly number 1, were all fantastic villains. Like, I really enjoyed fighting Ocelot. Obviously, Ocelot is like the ultimate villain in Metal Gear Solid for a lot of people because he's in all of them bar one, and he was misunderstood. And he's also like the son of the boss as well, which boss and Ocelot kind of like joint number 2 for me because the boss, she was a fantastic character in the number 3, and she was a badass as well. And is also voiced by the same woman who voices Pearl out of SpongeBob SquarePants. If you didn't know that.
Yeah, I
Sorry,
remember
Alan.
that.
And the scene at the end when you have to kill her on number 3 is such a heartbreaking moment. Like you kind of don't want to kill her, but you have to.
It's a good, touching moment.
Yeah.
It is very well written. It is incredibly well designed, and
Yeah.
like everything, gameplay, story, music, everything just ties into this wonderful moment, and how it ends is just beautiful. Like, don't get me wrong, I have never played anything but Metal Gear Solid 1 myself,
Yeah.
but I've watched others play the other games.
We'll say this now: if you are a Metal Gear Solid fan, definitely give number 3 a go because that's where the story begins. And even though the game's what 20 years old now, it's had some improvement with the controls and stuff.
I'll
The
put,
storyline is still fresh.
no, like if I ever get around to like putting Metal Gear Solid on my emulators, I might play them because that's definitely something I want to try because I love the story behind it. Even with Metal Gear Solid Revengeance, which is a lot of people see as a joke, the final boss still has a lot of cool aspects to him.
Oh yeah.
And it's just...
See, a lot of the... Oh, carry on, sorry.
I was just gonna say, it's like, it just, the music ties into it well, even though it's like heavy rock, and everybody's like, oh, it's, you know, Raven, you know, I think it was, whatever his name is, Raiden talking to the final boss. It's like, yeah, but it's the final boss talking back to him too.
It's just such a... There's some Metal Gears that are not as good as others. I've played them all. I've played every single one. I've done the whole shebang with Metal Gear Solid. But for me personally, my favourite is the number one for the PlayStation 1, the 1998 one, when you Shadow Moses. And when you go back on Metal Gear Solid 4 back to Shadow Moses and PS3 graphics, it was such a nostalgia moment. It was like, it was worth just buying the game just for that moment. And to be honest, my number one villain, which I think is the most evil villain of them all, was Liquid Snake. He is just pure evil.
Oh, he's messed up in the head.
He is messed up in the head, and I love the voice actor. He's a guy called Cam Carr, who does a lot of voice. He's quite famous for doing a lot of top voice acting for kids programs in the 90s. I think he voices one of the Ninja Turtles in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I can't remember which one it was, but it's before.
Sorry, one quick thing. Jersey Hermit, the stream's going all right. Thank you for asking. Sorry.
That's all right. But particularly in number one on the PlayStation version, I think Cam Clark was bringing a very strong performance for Liquid Snake, because Liquid's just absolute nuts.
Oh yeah.
And with the British villain sort of voice, which makes it even better for me. I love it when particularly American games or Japanese games, they use the villains like British actors. Brilliant. It makes it even more enjoyable. But yeah, that's my top 5 there. And
I will say that Metal Gear Solid, the first one, was on my list. We have a little thing that we do every now and then called Let's Make a Remake, where we talk about, okay, let's take a video game that hasn't been touched in a while, and let's bring it to modern day. What changes would we make? What would we do? What design docket process would we go through? Because myself, I've been educated in game design. Gamera is educated in IT systems. I'm educated in cybersecurity, so things of that nature. Well, Jersey, just wait. Someone with a British accent talking about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? I thought they were Hero Turtles there.
Oh, in the 90s, it was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles back in the 90s. I don't know if it is now. I find today's children's programs very, very poor in comparisons to back in the day.
I would say if any children's program I feel is done really well in modern day that I still love, it's the Bluey cartoon, because both my kids watch it, and I'm like, yeah, I'll enjoy this.
Yeah, I don't really watch kids programs anymore, obviously because I'm an adult, but also because I ain't got children of my own, so it never really comes up on. But I always have, like, a lot of people talk to me when we ever go back nostalgia cartoons. I always think of Biker Mice from Mars, Sharky, obviously Teenage Mutant Ninja, DuckTales and stuff like that. So that was what I remember as a kid. Every morning, get up at 6 in the morning, and I would come on with the cartoons on for 3 or 4 hours.
Oh yeah,
on the weekend. Nostalgia there.
No, for us, what we do is we do Let's Make a Remake, and for a while I had Metal Gear Solid on the list, and then they did the PS3 remake, and I was like, oh, I can't touch this now. It's like, maybe later. There are a few games, though, that are on that list that are games that definitely need to be done. Let's see if I still have the wheel. File, open, save, edit.
So have you got any games on your wish list that you really want to play that you haven't played yet? Have you what's your...
Let me see what's on my Steam wish list right now, because I haven't touched my Steam wish list in a while because I'm broke.
I know the feeling.
Let's see. In my top 10, I have Grounded, Sea of Stars, Sunhaven, Hydroneer. I mostly have that one for my kids because they want to watch me play it.
Yeah.
Earth Defense Force 5, the Persona 3, 4, and 5. Tempest Rising, because when they come out with that game, I do plan on getting it. Because Tempest Rising is a spiritual successor to Command and Conquer.
Right.
And I really want to fucking play that game because I love Command and Conquer. Like, I used to play the shit out of it when I was a kid. I mean, there's a few on here that are pretty good, but none that I would call like, oh my god, I need to play this.
I know what you're saying. I'll tell you a nostalgia game. This is going back in the 90s again. An N64 game. No, it's not GoldenEye. For you. Do you remember the game Conker's Bad Thursday? Conker's Bad Thursday.
I'm about to do something, and it'll tell you how well I know that game. All right. me.
Yes, I know exactly where you're going.
I am the great mighty Pooh.
And I'm going to throw my shit at you.
Yeah. I love Conker's Bad Fur Day. It was the raunchy game we all needed as fucking teenagers to play because it was dirty enough that we were like, we feel like adults, but it wasn't so dirty that we couldn't get our fucking hands on it.
Oh, yeah. It's just a line that there you go. How about some scat, you little twat? It was like, good times. I apologise for my language there.
Oh, no. Shit, man, we curse here too.
That's right. I was making sure I didn't want to get you in trouble or anything like that. So
Jersey Hermit's like, you're gonna sing the Great Mighty Pooh song. That's on the list eventually, but it has to be the N64 version because Microsoft actually censored it. I know, and that drives me up a wall. Yeah, the Microsoft version of Conker's Bad Fur Day censors the Great Mighty Pooh song.
Why? Just because he's talking about shit? Who cares?
Apparently.
Oh, the saying goes, who gives a shit?
Yeah, who gives a shit? Yeah. But also, let's see, some of the older games we have on here that these are nostalgia games that eventually we're going to talk about remaking them on stream at some point. Not like actually doing the remake, but what we would do if we were in charge of the remake. Because let's be really honest, getting the licensing for most of these games would be like millions of fucking dollars.
Yeah.
And I don't have that money.
Unfortunately not.
Yeah.
we ain't got that spare change in our
They
back
even
pocket,
censored the word fellatio without when the meaning of it wasn't even referenced. No, but dear gods, that's sad. Final Fantasy VIII was the first one, mainly because I don't like 8, and there's a lot of things I want to fix with it. Let's see. Here's the one you recognize. Do you remember Legend of Dragoon?
Yes, I do.
That is a great game, and I feel like it could use a remake or a remaster in modern day.
You need to do it. On your list, I'd say, definitely. I'll be up for watching that again.
Yeah, it's... Well, here's the funny thing, Addy. We have a channel point redeem here. It's the little gold coins. So for 5,000 gold coins, you can make me play any game that's on my list.
Okay. I have 20,000 points.
Yeah, that is for Wildcard Wednesdays, and I put them in order of whenever I get them. So this week has to be Hades, because someone redeemed Hades. But later on, it can be that. Star Tropics, I could see Star Tropics getting a good remake. That would be fun. How about this next one? Addy may recognize this because once again, you're a PlayStation fan.
Yep.
Xenogears.
Yes, that's going back.
We need to get that last disc actually done right. Because did you ever hear what happened with that game?
No, I didn't.
All right. So they were making the game, they were working on it, things of that nature. And then Squaresoft pulled their funding at the end.
Really?
Yes. So what little they were getting no more additional funding. Whatever money they had, that was it. And so they had to rush the last disc just to get the game done so it could get released.
Yeah, really?
Yeah. And that kills me because that game was so good until the last disc.
Tell you a game, a PlayStation 1 and PC game from the 90s I'd love to see someone play. It's a weird game, but it's like a strategy / fighting game. It's a game called Z.
I think I remember that one. I remember when it came out. I don't remember playing it, but I remember.
You're the red guys against the blue guys, and you have to like go and take over their base, and you have like tanks, jeeps, and it's like proper military sort of thing. It's quite a good one, to be fair. But I'm gonna think of. Where is your list of games?
Oh, the games list?
Yeah.
Oh no, that's not it. Let me check. What was it? Oh, owned games. There you go. I have a Google spreadsheet with it.
Oh look.
Yeah, it's a big list. You might want to just use Control F instead.
It's all good. I know. One thing I'm good at is spreadsheets.
Yeah, spreadsheets. Yeah, I do a lot of databasing and stuff. So here's a good one. Let's see if the audience remembers this one. Do you guys remember the old early 90s game Battle Chess?
Battle Chess.
All right. So you remember Harry Potter, right? The movies?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, so you remember Wizard's Chess where the pieces came alive and beat the shit out of each other?
Yeah, I remember that one.
That's Battle Chess.
That. Oh, okay.
Battle Chess came alive in the was in the 90s, and the pieces would come alive and kill each other, but they wouldn't do it in like nice ways. It was comedic, cartoony style of killing each other.
Right, okay.
Ooh, Vandal Hearts could be a good one to be remade. That would be a good one. Then the next one I have on my list is Castles 2 Siege and Conquest. I want to see this game remade because you got to design your own castles for defense. You had to build your army, you had to build a country, your own kingdom, because you were set in medieval France when Charlemagne died.
Yep.
The problem with the game, and this is what makes the game unplayable, the computer cheats. When the computer runs out of resources, it will automatically spawn in 5 to 10 resources of that resource. So if it runs out of wood, it gives itself 5 to 10 wood for free.
Right.
As like, I want to remake it and fix that. Like, no. The original Diablo's on here because I would love to see a remaster of Diablo in modern day. Like the original. I know they did Diablo 2. And the remaster looks gorgeous.
Yeah. Oh, I was looking at the NES games that you've got.
Yeah, I have quite a few on there. Then Yep. Then I got Darkstone. Oh, what was that, Addy?
I was hoping you was gonna have Jekyll and Hyde on here on the NES. Was that from the Atari? I'm trying to think now.
No, I think it was NES. I think you were right, and I think I do have it. Not all of my NES games are listed on there because some of the files, when I put them into the emulator, don't give me the game's title. They give me like a series of just numbers and letters, and I don't know what it is.
Yeah. I got you. But you ever seen a guy on YouTube called the Angry Video Game Nerd?
Yes, I've seen him.
Oh, some of his stuff on there is hilarious, especially with that game as well with Jekyll and Hyde because it's so hard.
Lovey Wolf Queen, how has the stream and y'all's day been? My stream's going well. Day was very hectic. It was my kid's first day at school, so I had to make sure everything went smoothly.
There are no bullets left in this gun, you see.
All them sandwiches ready for the kids' day before they had to go to school.
Yep. They were playing no game. Okay. So
right.
Here's a good question. Do you remember the game Descent?
Yes, I do.
I want to see a remake of that.
I do as well, to be fair.
That was such an interesting concept. It's like you are flying, but you're not flying in a big open area. You're flying in a very claustrophobic, very controlled environment.
Yeah.
And it was so neat. I want to see a glad the stream's going well. Oh, first day of school, that's so amazing. Yeah. My daughter was going into the 3rd grade. My son was going into the 1st grade.
Call of Duty World War II.
Yeah.
I remember that game. That was a great game that was for the PS4. I remember playing on that.
Another great game to get remade, Dungeon Keeper, the original.
Right, okay.
The mobile one can go suck a donkey dick. Jesus Christ. Like, hi, it's gonna take us like 48 hours to dig out this little wall piece, but for an extra $10 in our pockets, we'll make it like 5 minutes. I'm like, no, go die in a fire.
House Let Loose, that's another good game.
Indeed.
House Flipper. Bloody hell.
Then
Games on it.
So then there's Evil Genius, which technically the second one is a remake of it, and it's really good. Like, Addy, have you ever wanted to be a James Bond villain, but win?
Oh yeah, of course I do.
That's Evil Genius. Evil Genius is you're a James Bond villain.
Ooh. I'd love to be a Bond villain because I'm evil.
Yep. The next game, though, I put on my remake list was FTL.
Yeah, you got some really good games here. To be fair.
Oh yeah, no, I have like I said, I have a lot of really good games because.
You do.
Do you ever use Humble Bundle?
I've heard of it. I've never used it, but I am signed up to it.
Oh, the monthly one.
I haven't used it, but is it good?
Oh yeah, no,
Worth
like
it?
it's like $12-13 a month, and you get like usually 6 to 8 games every month for free, and you get to keep
nice.
them. I mean, so a lot of the games I have on my list is literally from Humble Bundle, like the majority of them.
Right.
And it also gives money to charity.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is something I highly recommend people use. It is, if I could get them as a sponsor, I would just die happy. I would lose my shit.
Hopefully we'll get there one day.
Yeah, one day. No, with FTL though, like as I was pointing out, the reason why I want to remake that game is so many people think it's a good game. All right, and I've seen so many people say, "Oh, this is such an underrated game. It's such a great game." Da da da. I'm like, no, it is not. It has major programming flaws, and this is where my knowledge in programming as well as game design comes in. FTL uses a random number generator when it does to hit an opponent, like how likely are you to hit them, and how much damage you do, versus how much you avoid. And, you know, how much your shield can absorb, because it's a sci-fi game. The problem is, the numbers listed in the game are not accurate at all. The lowest number grouping I saw was the laser lance or something, where it just shoots a laser across the enemy ship. That has 8 factors hidden from you that decides how effective it hits and how much damage it does.
Right.
It hides information from you to make that so much so that the information it gives is not in the realm of accurate. And that is frustrating as hell. Oh, Spyro the Dragon. Is that is that in my Steam or is that in my emulators?
Emulators is on the consoles.
Okay, let me put that under next week. Spyro the Dragon. I will make sure that works. Alright, and that's
I need to make sure I'm home on time then from darts next Wednesday then, so I don't miss it.
Oh yeah. Well, even if you miss the stream, here's the thing. And this applies to everybody in chat too. If you ever miss one of my streams and you feel like I really wanted to watch it, but life got in the way or whatever reasons, I upload all these videos onto YouTube. usually within the next week.
Cool.
So that way you can go back and watch entire series. Like, you can see how this colony roughly started in some cases. I have an entire playlist that is Skyrim. Like, me playing through Skyrim back in the day. Let me see what I got here. Because I have quite a few playlists. Alright, we got my 4 StarCraft videos from way back in 2012. We have Civilization Beyond Earth, the first Minecraft server, 6 videos of me playing Monster Hunter World, me playing through Dishonored, my wife playing through Spore. Yep, Spore is always fun. A couple of videos on my D&D games.
Yeah.
I have almost 60 videos on Skyrim. 10 on the game Vampire.
Yeah.
1 on Raft. The Rimworld Cybernetic Scientist Escapes. I have 10 videos on that. I have 11 on MC Eternal.
There are no bullets left in this
Hey
gun, you see.
Wolves, how you doing, friendo? What are you doing? You're playing.
Fair lovely Wolf Queen. I do like Spyro too as well. It's a good game.
I have Subnautica on here. Several videos of Stellaris. Broforce. That's a fun game you would enjoy, Addy. It's a silly shooter game called
I like
Broforce.
that sort of thing. Oh, speaking of silly shooters, this is going back again. Do you remember the game Point Blank?
No, that's one I don't know.
It's the game where it's like an arcade sort of game. You have to shoot targets and stuff like that, and depending on what you do, you get killed or something. It's a really fun game. It's a game that kids can play shooting. It's fun, really fun game. This is going back. This is PlayStation 1. Shane ain't never really bought any more out. Again, that'll be another one I'd love to see a remaster of. But
Sometimes
yeah,
they don't give us a good remaster, and that's really annoying.
I'm gonna create a dedicated page just for you on the new Discord for you, Ruby, to promote your YouTube and obviously your stuff as well, so you can hopefully get some more people jumping in and supporting. You know what I mean? 'Cause
Oh yeah.
I feel like I could do, and I really want to do a podcast with you at some point where we could talk about games all night.
I mean, that's kind of what we're doing now.
Definitely. I'd love to do a podcast, get me, you, and Hello Deuce on there. I think
Oh yeah.
us three would have a right giggle, I think, to be fair. What was it I was going to say?
Oh, bloody hell, my lungs.
I tell you, a PS2 game I'd really want to see a remaster of is The Getaway. I don't know if you ever heard of that game before.
Sounds familiar. Getaway sounds familiar.
Basically, it's a game. It's like GTA, but it's set in
As I
London.
was trying to tell you, there are no bullets
you-
left
you-
in this gun, you see.
You just come out of prison. Your wife gets killed by a gang leader. You go chasing the gang leader, and you got to do missions to help this gang. And if you fail to do the missions, your kid dies. Your kid, and basically you got to try and find a way to get back at the gang. It's really, really good, and it's set in early 2000s London, and it's really, really well descripted. The shops and stuff, you can see London, the cars in Britain, they're literally the brands that were out at the time, models of cars and stuff, which is quite interesting to be fair. But it's a really good game. Highly recommend it if you like sort of like GTA, Saints Row sort of game. It's like that. But it's got a storyline to it, and it's quite fun to be fair. But I'd love to see a remaster of that one.
To answer your question, Wolf's Eyes, no, we did not ask you anything when you said ads, because I saw you say ads, and I was like, I'll wait until you get back. Alright, what were you... You were playing... I'm trying to see where are you? There you are. You were playing Octopath Traveler again. Nice. One of these days I need to play that game. I have a long list of games I need to play that I know are on my list. Right now, in my free time, what little free time I have, I play Bloons Tower Defense 6 for my son. He loves me playing that. I toy around with Fallout Shelter every now and then. I'm a Final Fantasy XIV fan. I'm trying to finish Power World. I have Angeduin or Angewoman on my Pal World server, and eventually we gotta hook back up together on there and kill a few bosses. So I know I gotta do that. I got Pathfinder
Nice.
Kingmaker. I got Rimworld I play on occasion. Wolves, what server are you on? Like data center / server? Because I'm on, I think it's Primal and Hyperion. I know the server's Hyperion. I forget. Golem Dynamis. Okay, so different data center. So until they open up data center visits, then we can't play together, sadly. And in 14, I play a tank Addy. I am the tank.
Nice.
I didn't think they could do visits yet on data center, cross. I thought that was disabled for now.
This is going to be this is going to be a massive shocker for you, Ruby. I've never played any Final Fantasy game ever.
Wait. You're a PlayStation guy and you've never played Final Fantasy.
Yep. Well, I always think that Final Fantasy to me is just people flying around on big yellow birds. It's I don't know. I've never really.
My brother in the live stream. We need to fix this. All right. So here we are, good sir. I'm going to give you a quote unquote homework assignment if you're prepared.
On them.
All right. When you go to play Final Fantasies, play them in this order. This is important.
Okay.
All right. Because I know that you are still a more modern guy, but you still have respect for the retro. All right.
I'm kind of more. If I find a good retro game over, I don't really like a lot of the modern games because I find a lot of it is very boring. What I mean by boring, I mean back in the day, if you wanted to complete a game, you just played the game. Nowadays, I feel like people could just buy stuff online to make the game easier for you to complete, which I find
All right.
satisfying.
So
you get what I mean?
Here's where we're gonna go with this. The first Final Fantasy I want you to try is Final Fantasy X.
Okay.
Not 10-2, 10.
Okay.
All right. That is the perfect blend of modern and retro. All right. It won't have the buy your way into victory that most modern games have. It doesn't have that. But it has a lot of the elements of modern gaming that are good. All right.
Okay.
So 10 is a great choice. The next one you should play after 10 is 7. Not the remake, the original 7.
The original. Okay.
All right. Go. Then that's 7. Then we're gonna go a little further back. Hit up 4 and 6. It doesn't matter which order you play them in, but play both.
Okay.
And then lastly, and these are the ones you have to play, finish it up with at least 12.
Okay.
All right. Those are the ones I recommend to at least to give you a foothold in Final Fantasy. From there, you can play the other Final Fantasies as you so desire.
Okay, cool. I will do that homework task for you. I'll look into that. I'm going to give you some homework to have a little try out. I want you to do in return, since you've never played it. I'd want you to have a go at Metal Gear Solid 3.
Okay, if I can find it. Get Metal.
I think you can get it on Steam quite either cheap or free. I think I'm not too sure, but I know PlayStation Store, the remastered version they've just released last year, it's got 1, 2, and 3, as well as the Atari versions of Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake as well. But they are bringing out next year. I don't know when it's going to be released, but they are bringing out Metal Gear Solid 3 for the PS5, completely done from scratch.
Fair enough.
So it'd be like PS5 graphics with the Fox engine, which if you've played on Metal Gear Solid, if you've seen Metal Gear Solid 5, it is amazing graphics. That's the game. That's on my to buy. As soon as it's released, it's going straight. I'm straight away buying it.
I don't blame you.
Definitely. Oh, you know me. I'm Metal Gear Solid freak. I love it. I've just it's just my thing. Like I said, if I was on death row and I had one last request, I'd say, can I just play all the Metal Gear Solid franchise one more time?
One more time. I will see if I can get my hands on Metal Gear Solid 3 one way or another.
Yeah, I know that some of the Final Fantasies are on PlayStation Extra, so I can look at get them for free, and I could probably go at them as well. I know there's a few people in Noose that play Final Fantasy. I know Ange is a big fan of it, to be fair, and
oh yeah, no. If you need to find out where you can get a copy of a Final Fantasy, definitely ask Ange. She knows.
Yeah, she's the queen of that game. I know that for a fact.
Yeah, Think Gibbon. Hey man, got you tapped up. I'm stuck finishing your work. Hey, lurks are accepted here, my friend. Just go find yourself a nice corner in the tavern, get a drink, and just chill out. Oh my God, Facebook, stop sending me friend suggestions of people I don't know because they're on my friends.
As I was trying to tell you, there are no bullets left in this gun, you see?
Yeah, that's the weird thing with fucking Facebook, man. They like to give you...
Observation. This is a great opportunity for slaughter.
It's like, we think you'll know these people, so we think you'll be friends with them. It's like, no. That's not how that works, asshole.
See, I stopped, like, with Facebook. I used to post my link on the Twitch, Facebook pages, like, to promote you. But all you just get is people just messages saying, "Oh, I could do your graphic designs for you."
Yeah, but that's also true with Twitter. That's true with every social media these days. Like, I'm not sure if you remember when it was a few weeks ago, I want to say a month ago, I said, I did the bot mating dance or something, or did the bot mating call.
Yeah.
Because I
remember, yeah.
I had 200 messages from artists in less than 2 hours.
They just go nuts. They literally say, "Oh, we could do you an amazing pic. We could do you an amazing logo." And you're like, "Well,
I'm still getting messages."
Charge like, yeah, I do as well. I get so many. It's like I get why people do it, but
I feel bad for the real. I feel bad for the real artists because they always they get drowned out by the damn bots. Like the artist I use for my book, he's $100 per character that he draws for me, and $200 for a terrain.
I mean, like, it's ridiculous. Like, obviously, a real artist like that is talent, and I get that's their job. But I mean, anyone could easily sign up to. You know, what I mean, I can do it for free. You know what I mean? Like, literally, you could just go on the website, just type in AI Bing, and you just got to put a few words in, and you can create a picture. Easy as that.
Yeah, for me,
it's easy as that.
For me, I have a limit when I call to AI art or music or anything like that, and that is, I have no problems with AI art. I have no problems with AI music, as long as if you are making AI art, you do not call yourself an artist. If you are making AI music, you do not get to call yourself a musician. You do not have those skill sets. You are a technician. Like, for example, I've used AI music before, but what I do is I take the AI music, then I plug it into my Audacity program, and I start just modifying the the audio to being whatever I need it to be. And I don't call myself a musician. If anything, the best thing I would call myself is an audio engineer.
I know where you're coming from. So, what I'm going to do now, Ruby, because it's getting late over where I'm going to shoot off, and because I need to go and hit the hay before I end up sleeping in tomorrow morning. But
yeah, go get some sleep, dude.
I really appreciate you inviting me onto your stream tonight, and getting to know the love of games that you do have, and the nostalgia talk's been really enjoyable. And I'll say thank you very much for the chat as well, for interacting as well. I really appreciate you all, guys, and So give Ruby the love and support that he deserves. He's a fantastic streamer, and I consider him a good friend of mine as well.
Thanks, man.
No, you're welcome, mate.
You're
You know
making
what I
me
mean?
blush. Shit.
But yeah, thank you for your time, Ruby. I'm going to go off to bed now because it's
right.
late and I need to get some sleep. But
Go get some sleep, friend.
I will do, and we'll catch up with this next time. I mean, I'll be jump on next time you want me on your stream. Let me know, and I'll jump in again, and we'll continue the conversation.
Yeah, no problem, dude. All right, you have a great night.
Thank you very much. Thanks, guys.
Yep.
Appreciate you all, and have a great night, everyone. Much love.
Yep.
Tess.
Tessie, hey, how are you? Hope the stream is going well. Going to work PC for breakfast, start my day. Not a problem, Tessie. Go get your breakfast. I'm sure Anne will have some eggs, bacon, and maybe some slices of ham or something that she can whip out in the, kitchen from the tavern. All right. Oh, Nelly. Okay. So, how is everybody in chat doing? Are we all okay? Oh, look, AP is here! Yay! AP, you just missed Addy Bear. He was here just saying hi, and he was hanging out with us, so it was new friendo. Oh, I don't want the mechanoid corpses there, because they're deteriorating. Alright, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna say... go here and do clear all corpses and say no rotten. There we go. Orders. Hall urgency. There we go. Yeah, we were talking about like retro games and stuff, and he redeemed a Wildcard Wednesday redeem. I'm apparently next Wednesday going to be playing Spyro the Dragon. A game I haven't played since I was a freshman in high school. Okay, that's weird. Alright, so you're resting. Now they're coming. So I need these guys down here. Yeah, I haven't played Spyro in like years. Sure. How many people? 4. Sure, we'll take 4 extra people. There's a kid in this group. Oh no. Oh, that's gonna go bad. Oh no. Oh god, this is gonna be terrible. Alright, we want to increase their training. Oh, you're good at fishing. Make you fish. That's gonna be your mage stick. And yeah, train and handle animals, so you'll be a fishing person. Kid, I'm gonna put you on... You're not teaching, you're on study. We want you to be a better person, after all. Fun fact, I belong to this one streamers Discord, former streamers Discord, where we occasionally play Fall Guys, and we made a team called Spiffy Spyros. We've been keeping a tally. Team wins 170 team wins. Damn, I haven't even gotten one. Shit. All right, so I wanted you to teach when you're not researching, and with the kid, where is it? There it is. School. Alright, and Rosa is the one that's supposed to be teaching, so there you go. It's different from a crown, it's just from squads and do. Oh, okay. For a second I was like, I don't know what's going on, but it's okay. Okay, we'll have you equip that, you equip that, you equip that. And kid, you get a bow. And then we're going to take you through your 4 and tell you to go here when you're done. So we're dealing with raiders soon. Hopefully we get the hack progress done before they get here. It's going to be close. It's going to be real close. Alright, so yeah, they'll all have ranged weapons. Here we go. They're coming. No raid? Raid. Must be raid. Timer went out. Game. Are you lying to me? I'm gonna do more Power Wash Simulator because it's chill and I need to chill right now before I head to bed and got to work tomorrow. Wolves Ice, that's fine. That's a-okay. Have a great time. Yes, the game is lying. Yeah, I figured. If I may make suggestion, Wolves, for Power Wash Simulator, there is, I believe, a Warhammer 40k mod for it. You should check that out because some of the objects in there are actual models from the game. And you get to see some of the detail of like what these goes into these models. Midgar one, nice. All right. You get to clean Tifa's bar. Is that bar in quotations or is that just her actual bar? The bow is bigger than the fucking kid. Look at this. Look at this shit. The bow is bigger than the goddamn kid. I swear Barrett must have had one too many spicy tacos. I don't know if that'd be Barrett. I feel like that'd be, what's the guy's name? It's one of the side guys. It's not Jesse. Jesse's the girl. There's 2 other ones. Isn't it Biggs and Wedge? I feel like it'd be one of those guys. Yeah, Wedge or Biggs. I feel like it'd be Wedge or Biggs on that one. Like, Barrett always came across to me as that type of guy that he would sit down and eat a steak with his daughter. Go there, please. And guys, start moving away from it. Gotta wait for it to explode. Nope. Don't go near it. Base drone will self-destruct in X number of seconds. There it goes. That is needed. Grab that. I need those comp. Where's my droids? Droid. Carry this. Now. Alright. I'm off. Have fun with the Rimworld. Thank ya. Bye-bye. Bye. Yep, we have successfully completed the quest. What is left? We have 3 more relic infos to find. Damn. Oh, God, that sucks. Yeah, there is that. I am both looking forward to tomorrow and not at the same time because I'm looking forward to it because I get to take my kids to school again, which is both wonderful and annoying because it's fun with traffic. But at the same time, I'm also excited because I get to donate plasma, which I know is in great demand lately. So that is something I've been wanting to do for a while. Oh boy. I love how the trees in this map are giant tulips. That's literally what they are. It's giant tulips. Which I'm gonna have to move those. So let me make a new zone, a new growing zone. I'm gonna make it 25 by 25. I know it's massive, but that's fine. And we're going to put giant tulips in it. To make wood. And I'll let them do their thing. Delete the zone. And when the time comes, harvest fully grown. Nope. We just gotta let it do its thing. Oh, then there's this thing too, which we gotta fix. No, that's not gonna work. Alright, let me think. Where do I want to put this? It's always difficult to do this kind of shit. Not sure what to do. I think my best bet is actually over here. Do 15 by 15. Storage, clear all, and do chunks. And then delete that. And tell them, okay, get rid of all that, put it over there. Road has a combat ability. Alright. Oh, he's a... Are you a shaman? A gambler. So you are a gambler, huh? She required for this. Okay, we'll go with that. Oh yeah, in this Rimworld game, by the way, guys, gals, and non-binary pals, colonists can have classes. You can tell me what kind of fighting style you want your pawn to have. And that's I believe a 300 channel point redeem? Let me see, 300, yeah, 300 gold coins, add colonist. You get to add a colonist to this thing, and I can add it in for you. Bahamut quiver. Isn't there one of these have shred mechanoid? No. Is that this here? Right, there it is. Shred mechanoid. Do forever. There we go. Weapon action rifle. We're going to unsuspend these so we can make more different types of guns. So that way we have a variety. Handheld mortar. Jesus. Oh, okay. Fuck it, let's bomb things from orbit. What kind of info goes into adding a colonist? Okay, so first thing is AP. If you're looking at the stream, these are the list of races. There is one additional one on top of this, and that's called Android, which is your machine person. All right? So you get to pick one of these or an Android. Then I will randomly spawn in that xenotype or Android. In which case, then I will go back through it with the command codes and give it the traits that you select. And that includes class, that include like what kind of fighting style you want, any upsides or downsides you want. If you have a particular sexuality other than straight, That is also a trait in this game, so you could pick. There's a lot of things that go into it, but once they're added, they're there forever. Until they die. And I try really hard not to kill people in this. So, there is that. If you're looking for where that is, say you want to read it yourself, that is where that is. Alright? And there's a bunch of traits. Like a metric shit ton of traits. Like, every person gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, this guy got 8. You're only supposed to have 7, but I think he picked up the psychopath trait earlier on. Which means Maverick has no empathy. Oh no. So hopefully that answers your question, AP. I hope it does. I think AP's sitting there planning chaos now. And I do have room for one more colonist. Yay. Yep, we shredded that guy. Rody, what are you doing? Oh, you're fishing. That's right. Because you're really good at that. Oh, Lynx is going through a minor break risk. Why? Body pierce. But... oh. Wait, what is their religion? What is it? What is this thing? Oh, they like Ultratech, but they hate Neolithic. Is being a healer option? I also want to be a vampire one. Can I be both? Yes, you can be both. There is multiple healer options. Like, let me give you an idea. Right? This is essentially making an android. But under traits, these are all the traits. Like, cleric is a healer. There's also priest somewhere in here. That's a healer. I think oracle's also a healer, maybe. But I know cleric and priest are. Yeah, there's priest. Cleric and priest are both healers. Then there's sanguiphage, which basically turns you into a vampire. So there is that. Okay, we're getting a colonist. So you want a vampire, don't you? Okay, why won't you let me open the debug menu? Game. What is going on here? That's debug log. No. Okay, why? You want a sanguiphage. Okay, I am trying. Give me 1 second. I might have to reload the game real quick. Because it's being a pain and not giving me access to the command log. Or the command console. Which is like, game? The hell? Spawning things. Okay. Game. Really? Okay, what happens if I go here? No, let me pick someone like you. What happens if I click that? Dev tool. As in, apply. Oh, apply Xenotype. Okay, so there's that. Can I make a person? Okay, so it's not working. So onwards to the next option then. Wait, here we go. Okay, so we'll make a human. And then we'll just say AP. No, wait, we'll say the nickname is AP. Here. Where is it? Roll female. What is going on here? Game is having a seizure. This is weird. Okay, there it goes. Alright. Human. And we'll say AP. There we go. Alright, let's see what we got here. You want to be a healer, so go with doctor. And medical model. There we go. Alright. You're not bald. Let's see what we got here. Mary. No, Mary's not going to work. And Elizabeth. Not currently, nope. Yeah. You'll start off as a human, but I will find... I'll basically fix it to where it's at. Do you have a particular hair color you want, by the way? That works. Okay. That traits. We'll go with Cleric. Cleric's a good one because you get a heal. That's the problem. If I go for the Priest, you can't do violence. And that's not good for a vampire. Alright, so we'll go with Cleric. Brown, unless pink is an option. Pink is an option. There you go. Alright, let's see what we got here. You're a pyromaniac, let's be brutally honest. Let's see. I'd say you're industrious. You're almost always working. So there is that. Do you have any particular sexuality other than straight? Because there's gay, bisexual, and asexual. Those are all options. Straight works, okay. You could go teetotaler, which means you don't like drugs or alcohol. Is that a thing for you? Hey, Thor, how's it going, friend? Because I've never heard about you ever going for a drink, AP. Okay, so you do like every now and then, so I'll take that one off then. Because that means you don't want it ever happening. So far you've been kind. Except to bots, but that doesn't count. What else are we going to throw on you? Oh, undead. Yeah, that could be cool. Oh. Oh, we're getting raided! Nope, undead's a bad choice. That makes you a zombie. And you're playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Nice. Someone kill the bot. Let's see. Any traits in here? Do you like hot or cold weather? Or do you not care either way?
Oh, yeah. It's all coming together.
Hot weather.
Against my moral compass. Your
All right.
fucking moral compass is a roulette wheel.
As I was trying to tell you, there are
Where
no
is
bullets
he?
left in
Heat
this gun, you
tolerant.
see?
There it is. Heat tolerant. Alright, so we got heat tolerance.
Observation. This is a great opportunity for slaughter.
Let's see. There's dog or a cat person. I'm doing okay, Thor. I'm mostly, you know, doing my own thing. So you want cold intolerant. And we get one more trait. There's cat or dog person. There's martial artist, technophobe, submissive, animal hater, animal lover. What's heat inclined? Oh, you like the heat even more. Jesus. So heat tolerant gives you plus 5.4. Heat inclined means you like up to 18 degrees hotter. I think. How would you say you're cold? How much do you favor the heat over the cold? Like, do you favor the heat a lot, or is it just a little? Because that is a good question. I'll get rid of both of those for now until we figure out which one we're going with. I say a fair amount. I don't like humidity. Alright, so then we'll go with heat inclined. Heat inclined, cold intolerant, and let's go with, I guess, optimist? I feel like optimist would be a good one. Yeah, go with optimist. Another bot killed him. Jesus Christ. Multiple bots. Okay. So we're looking for something with double medical. That's crafting. We already have a crafter. Animals. A little bit good of everything. AP, do you like to cook? Hey,
As I
Shadow
was trying to
Queen.
tell you, there are no bullets left in this gun, you see?
Nope, okay. Then not cooking skill. See what we got here. AP, are you artistic? And there's a Pikachu booty. Booty, 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 booty. More crafty than artsy. Oh, you do have crafting as well. So, I mean, artistic and crafting. There we go. We'll go with that. Alright, so now I go turn this on. Finish crafting. Toggle power on. Tell this guy to just not clean workshop. Prioritize the switch. There we go. We have AP now. Alright, now I have to do this. Go into you. Go into bio. Baseliner. Dev tool. Apply xenotype. Sanguiphage. Congratulations, AP. You are now a sanguiphage. Which means you be a vampire now. Alright, which means your room, we're going to have to do something else with it. Aside from, you know, a few other fun things. So give me a second. Grab you. You get to go there. And we have to add... Where is it? Is it I know it's a... No, I don't have it yet. Research. Oh boy, I better figure out where the fuck that is real quick. Death Rest Casket. That needs to be researched right the fuck now. Because AP is going to need that. Because she is a vampire. She needs to sleep in a casket occasionally. 4, 4, 4, 4. Yeah, that's going to be a 4, 4, 4. Crafting is going to be a 3s. Art will be a 3. Refine will be a 3. And training will be a 3. Alright. So what do I got weapons-wise that's best for ranged? Looks like this lever action rifle here. Congratulations, you are now going to have a lever action rifle. Eventually we'll have clothing for you. So AP is the doctor. AP, no performing experiments on our colonists. You got that? I love how it refers to you as an android, but you're not an android. You're a sanguiphage. I make no promises. God damn it. We have prisoners for experimentation. Use them for that. Whenever I have prisoners, that is. Alright, so Rosa is researching that. We need someone making some fucking clothing, please. Dear Christ. Do we not have a tailor? You know what? I have an idea. Let's make AP tailor. Cancel that. Someone else can do that. What are you doing, AP? Oh, god damn it, you're still sick from that. Yeah, the cryo sleep. Okay. Oh yeah, I don't have the cloth yet to make clothing. Or the leather. Organ harvesting is also very redeeming. Yes, we do allow organ harvesting here. Because, the fleshies don't deserve to have rights. Oh, I forgot to mention the backstory of this whole colony. Yay! It's time for a lesson there, kiddies. Alright. Alright, give me a second. Let me move myself just a little bit. Alright. So, this colonist is being run by Maverick. Maverick is basically on the run from a high society world that used him as a entertainer, as you will. If you've ever seen the movie The Running Man, you're in the right ballpark. Except they did that with androids and AI. So, yeah. Oh, we have a prisoner. My bad. Let's convert him. He's probably been sitting in there for a while. So, my whole goal is there is a faction called the, give me a second, the Empire. That's me, the Engineer Republic of Fabricant. The Imperium of Nusame is my enemy, storyline-wise. So, we'll be dealing with that. My goal is to find every one of their colonies on this planet and wipe them out. For, daring to basically torture me. Or torture Maverick. Rosa is the other one. She was a android as well. And so she's extinction plants, yes. She also escaped. I found her in a pod. And then we got Papa Hollow here, who joined us pretty early on. And he's a fleshy. He decided to stay human for some reason. I don't know why. And then we have 4 droids and a few visitors who may or may not join us. And we now have another droid. Yay. We are definitely doing well on the droids. Alright, what do I want you to do? They're not particularly stellar in a lot of things. We already have a cook. guess I could put you on plants for now. Yep, we'll do that. And then give you a rifle. And then you'll collect a gun and or a helmet and call it a day. Oh yeah. So there is that. But once again, you can join us for 300 gold coins. You could be part of the colony. Right now, I'm a little fill up on bed, so if I get anybody else who joins, I have to make another bed area. Which will have to be in another section. Thinking over here. We'll see how long are these little guys going to be hanging around? They depart in 6.1 days. Got it. And they don't belong to any faction, so I can kill, arrest, do whatever I want with them. You I kind of like. Problem is, if I arrest them, they lose their shit. And I have to fight them. Like the rest of them. And I also lose charity, which I don't think is a part of my religion. Nope. So there is that. I'm a pyromaniac healer vampire. This fits me. Go forth, game me, and cause chaos. Here's the funny thing. AP, you may not have realized this, but the pyromaniac aspect really does not help you. But I let you have it because it's fun. Why, may you ask? You have mild UV sensitivity, which means if you're in the sunlight, you have slightly less movement speed. But that's not the problem. You have tinder skin, which means you take 400% more flame damage, aka 4 times the damage from fire. Alright? You also have pyrophobia, which means you're afraid of fire. That's the problem with vampires. They burn easy and freak the fuck out with fire. Oh yeah. So there is that. Eventually we'll have enough cloth from the cotton plants. They'll be grown soon, hopefully. That I'll be able to start making clothing. For people. We also got these cloth sheets that need to be done. I got steel reliquary, all that jazz. And there's so much steel down here that they have not grabbed. I'm gonna tell them to grab the steel and the unrefined magnesite. It's like, why dig out the steel if you are never going to grab it? That makes 0 sense, game. Alright. Am I a vampire in real life? You might be a Rimworld vampire in real life, because if you look at it, I sunburn like nobody's business and I actually don't like fire. Well, there are other traits though. Alright? Strong intellectual, strong social, strong melee, dark vision, attractive, robust, means you take less injuries. You don't get tired as often. Strong melee damage, aggressive, toxic immunity. You're a fast runner. You're sensitive to psionics. Super fast wound healing. You can fire spines. You can jump real far. You can tend other people's wounds easier. You can also suck down blood. All that jazz. There's a bunch. Sanguinophagia has a lot of traits. It is kooky, it is crazy, and it adds a lot to it. Oh boy. Oh, AP Doctor is gained a combat skill. What? Where's your combat skill? Wait a minute. AP, what happened to that? It's not showing cleric. Huh. That's weird. I'm not seeing your cleric abilities. That's... No, I don't want to banish. There's gotta be a... See, I wonder why the debug actions menu is not working. I'll have to look into this later and find out what's going on. Because you do have a class. You're a healer, but it doesn't show your healer class. Which is weird. I'll have to fuck with that later. I mean, you're still a vampire doctor, so you can, like, heal people by putting your hands on them and, like, slathering them with a compound. That makes them heal faster. So, I mean, that kind of counts. It's just you don't have the magical heal. Someone's having heat stroke. Oh, Loris. He's having heat stroke issues. He also has a prosthetic. The kid has a prosthetic leg. Oof. Alright, Lynx is cooking like crazy because we have a lot to cook with. Unfortunately, it's mostly vegetarian. Not a lot of heavy meats because I only have fish. Because we haven't found animals worth grabbing. Oh, wait, I have a tortoise. But I think it's someone's pet. And there are guinea pigs. I could make a guinea pig pen. And we have guinea pig meat. That would be weird. But not terrible. You know what? That might not be a bad idea. Let's go with a fence. Like that. Go like that. And then this. So we have a little fenced area there. Animal gate. Oh no, wait. That can be pushed open by animals. That's not the one I want. It's the... I know there's a gate. Fence gate. There we go. There. And there. And then what I'd like to do is grab a wall. Cancel this for a few bit. And go wall. And then go like this. Alright. And the idea is we go animal flap, and then temperature cooler. And then we put storage. I know there's something here for it. Oh, fuck it. Hey, Gamera. Gamera's here. As well as, hey, Ange. Ange, you missed Daddy earlier. You know what? No, never mind. Wait, do I have hay? No, I don't. Wood floorings honestly going to be cheaper for me. There we go. Let's build that. Yeah. All right. So our goal is eventually we're gonna have guinea pigs and tortoises in this little area here, and I'm gonna be making kibble with it. Yeah. Was at a community action meeting having some good discussions about fixing problems in the local community. That would be awesome. Because I know the local community you're in has a few of those. Alright. So what I'd like to do is take this, go down here.
I've thought of a wonderful present for you. Shall I give you despair?
Alright.
On your knees. I want you to beg for forgiveness.
How about not? I don't want to beg for forgiveness. No. Alright, we'll go like this. And then we'll put structure and others pillars. There is columns. One there, and one there. There we go. Oh yeah, we're getting this done. Alright, so we're gonna put a door here and a door there. We're gonna remove you again because, dear God. We'll put you in the farming field. Alright. And that should cover the improvement to the storage room. Because my goal is to make the storage room bigger because I'm running out of space. And eventually I will make storage units, which is shelves. Which I'll put 2 here. So that covers that. Oh, okay. So, Gamera, Gamera, Ange, Fluffy Bunny Girl. Fun thing I'm gonna point. Oh, actually, I'll wait until the ad break ends first. Alright, the ad break is ended. Yay. So, those of you who are in, for 300 gold coins, you can add yourself to the colony. Papa Hollow did as a human. Who has... He's also Pyromaniac, Super Immune, Iron Stomach, Rune Knight, Fast Learner, Nimble, and Tough. AP added herself as a Vampire, who is a Cleric, Industrious Kind, Cold Intolerant, Heat Inclined, Optimist, Pyromaniac. So, yeah, it's 300 points, and then from there, we work out what you want to do. For some reason, my debug menu is not working. I don't know why. It's kind of annoying me. How many different races? Let's see. Is this going to show up? Yep. There you go. There's that. Plus, alright. Later than the last 10 minutes. Oh yeah, definitely. No, I would say look it over if you ever want to do that, and then we can work on it at a later time. Yeah, we're right now doing the attempt of expanding my storage facility, as well as making an animal pen for the essentially guinea pigs I'm gonna grab. Because that's what I'm gonna make. I need some form of meat, and apparently it's either tortoises or guinea pigs, and there's a lot more guinea pigs than tortoises. So, I'm gonna go with them, it seems. I would honestly, if I had, I wish I had the Twitch toolkit working so you guys could use the that redeeming thing, but unfortunately, not working. Alright. Now that's done. Let's do floors. Floor there, floor there. Okay. There we go. Now he's gonna... We're gonna have that taken care of. Yep. Alright, so storage. What would I like to not have in here? Well, anything that can go bad. So that'd be hay, mashed potato. You know what? I'm just going to go with just food in general is not going to be in here. Yeah, just no foods at all. Raw resources should be fine. I don't think there's anything that really stands out. Oh no, plant matter. Yeah, plant matter is a no. Weapons and apparel are fine. Those are fine as well. Okay, cool. And I'm gonna link settings. So that way this has the same storage. Yep, requirements. Which means I don't think there's anything in there that needs to be gone. Nope. Alright. Wait, what? What is this? Oh, I need to put bridges there. Because that is not a floor, it's a wet area. Alright. Work Frenzy AP. She'll work faster for the next few days. Well, let's get back to here. Because it's about that time, folks. Alright. So give me a second. If you are one of my many tavern visitors, please use the following raid message. If you are one of my few tavern patrons, please use the following raid message when we're going to raid someone. Here shortly, give me a sec. I will find out who it is. Because I wrote it down. Andrew Woman at Columns. Andrew and we will discuss that sometime soon. Alright? Oh boy. That will be fun. Okay, we'll add you here in a minute. I'll talk to you on Discord later or whatever. We'll figure something out. Alright, so we're going to be rating Fluffy Bunny Girl 31. They are in VR chat today, so prepare for, craziness involving that. Alright. So, with that being said, please, guys, make sure you're taking care of yourselves mentally and physically. That's always important. And I know you come to my wonderful, resplendent tavern for the witty banter, but you stay for my fuck-ups. Join me tomorrow for Wildcard Wednesday, where I will be playing Hades. And this Friday is another edition of Fable Friday. No, I haven't posted the D&D video yet. But this Friday is Fable Friday, where we'll be continuing our D&D game. And of course, my YouTube uploads will be probably tonight, if not tomorrow. Alright? So until then, take care. Toodles.
In the heat of battle, when chaos starts to call, I'm the loser with the answers that the power to fall. Enemies surround us, the dangers rising higher. The perfect solution, watch them fall.